Strengths-Based Leadership, Great Leaders, Teams, and Why People Follow by Tom Rath and Barry Conchie presents a compelling and research-backed exploration of what makes leaders effective, how great teams are built, and the motivations behind why people choose to follow certain individuals. Grounded in decades of data from Gallup, the book challenges traditional notions of leadership by emphasizing the importance of knowing and leveraging individual strengths rather than trying to fix weaknesses. The authors begin by dismantling the myth that great leaders must be well-rounded. Instead, they argue that the most successful leaders are those who understand their natural talents and intentionally develop them into strengths. Rath and Conchie make it clear that effective leadership does not stem from trying to emulate others or from aspiring to be everything to everyone. Rather, it begins with self-awareness and the courage to lead from one's strengths. At the core of the book is Gallup's StrengthsFinder assessment, a tool that helps individuals identify their top 5 talent themes from a list of 34. These themes are grouped into 4 domains: executing, influencing, relationship building, and strategic thinking. A key insight is that no one person excels in all 4 domains, and that realization becomes essential for building complementary teams. Great leaders surround themselves with people who possess strengths they lack, creating balance through collaboration. Rath and Conchie illustrate this idea through vivid storytelling, introducing real-life leaders from various industries who succeeded not by conforming to a standard leadership mold, but by embracing their unique styles. For example, a leader who excels in relationship building may create a strong emotional connection with their team, while another who thrives in the strategic thinking domain might consistently see patterns others miss. Both can be equally effective, provided they understand how their strengths influence their leadership. The book emphasizes the importance of investing in what is natural. Trying to fix weaknesses consumes time and energy with limited results. On the other hand, honing natural talents into exceptional strengths leads to exponential growth. Through data-driven research and examples, Rath and Conchie show that organizations that focus on developing strengths enjoy higher employee engagement, productivity, and retention. Another powerful dimension of the book is its exploration of team dynamics. The most successful teams are not composed of identical individuals but of diverse talents working in harmony. The authors explain that strong teams possess a deep awareness of one another's strengths, and they use this understanding to delegate tasks effectively, minimize friction, and boost collective performance. Teams that know and value their diversity of talent can navigate complexity with greater agility. The narrative then transitions into the psychology of followership, an often overlooked yet critical aspect of leadership. Through extensive interviews and surveys, Gallup discovered that followers consistently seek 4 things in their leaders: trust, compassion, stability, and hope. These attributes form the emotional foundation upon which loyalty and commitment are built. Leaders who fail to deliver on these needs struggle to inspire sustained followership, regardless of their technical skills or charisma. Trust emerges as the cornerstone. People want to believe that their leaders are honest, ethical, and consistent in their behavior. When leaders act with integrity and follow through on promises, they build credibility. Compassion follows closely. Employees are more likely to follow leaders who care about them as individuals, not just as workers. Compassionate leadership fosters loyalty and openness, making it easier to navigate conflict and change. Stability refers to a sense of security and predictability. In times of uncertainty, leaders who provide calm, clear direction become anchors for their teams. The book illustrates how even in volatile industries, leaders can project stability by setting clear expectations and communicating frequently. Lastly, hope is the emotional fuel that drives performance. Followers need to feel that their efforts are leading somewhere meaningful. Leaders who articulate a compelling vision of the future ignite motivation and resilience. The authors incorporate compelling anecdotes from leaders who embody these traits, offering readers tangible examples rather than abstract theory. These stories bring the research to life and demonstrate that strength-based leadership is not only effective but deeply human. The book resists offering a one-size-fits-all model, instead urging leaders to discover what works for them and to lead authentically from that place. The discussion on the interdependence between leaders and followers is particularly insightful. Leaders are not solitary heroes, they are part of a dynamic system. The strength of that system lies in mutual recognition, open communication, and shared purpose. By aligning their strengths with the needs of their teams and organizations, leaders become catalysts for collective success. Rather than prescribing a rigid formula for leadership, the book encourages a journey of discovery. It provides readers with tools, especially the StrengthsFinder assessment, to uncover their own talents and to build on them with intentionality. Leadership, then, becomes less about fulfilling a checklist and more about living into one's potential while recognizing and elevating the strengths of others. One of the most valuable takeaways is the shift in mindset from deficit-based thinking to abundance-based leadership. In many organizations, performance reviews and development plans focus on what's broken. Rath and Conchi urge readers to flip this script, arguing that real transformation occurs when individuals are empowered to do more of what they naturally do best. The final chapters reinforce the need for leaders to continuously develop. Strengths are not static, they evolve with experience, reflection, and feedback. The authors suggest that leaders build environments that nurture strength development, not only for themselves but for everyone in the organization. This culture of growth and recognition becomes a competitive advantage. By the end of the book, readers are not left with a rigid blueprint but a deeper understanding of themselves, their teams, and what makes leadership truly work. Strengths-based leadership offers a refreshing and actionable alternative to traditional leadership development. It combines the credibility of rigorous research with the accessibility of personal stories, making it both intellectually robust and deeply practical for anyone seeking to lead more effectively.